It is a quiet evening. I sit alone in my room with a notebook and a dream. I want to speak English. I want to speak it well. But I don't have a teacher. I don't go to school. I have no one to talk to in English. Still, I believe I can do it at home by myself. Every day I tell myself one thing. I will not give up. I don't know many words. My grammar is not perfect. My pronunciation is not good. But I have the desire to learn.
Something.
I have the courage to try. That is enough to begin. I look around my room. My notebook is empty, but my heart is full of questions, full of hope. Can I really learn English without help? Can I really speak fluently without going to a school? And then I hear a small voice inside me. It says, "Yes, you can." If you feel the same, this video is for you. Stay with me. I will show you everything step by step. Let me tell you the truth. You don't need a classroom to become fluent. You don't need a big plan or expensive books.
I am so
You just
sorry.
need a small start and a strong heart. You can do it right from your bedroom. This is your space. This is your time. You are not alone. I am with you. Let's begin. Chapter 1. My first day speaking English alone. It is a new morning. The sun is shining, but my heart feels heavy. I want to speak English. I want to be good at it. But I don't know where to start. There is no teacher. There is no classroom. I am at home. I am alone, and I am afraid. I look around my room. It is silent. I sit on my bed and ask myself, can I really learn English like this? My mind says, it will be too hard. But my heart says, try. So I begin. I look at the table. I say, this is a table. I look at the chair. I say,
She looked very
this
nervous.
is a chair. I look at the window. I say, this is a window. These are easy words, but saying them feels strange. I speak slowly. I feel shy, but I continue. I walk to the kitchen. I see a cup. I say, this is a cup. I see a spoon. This is a spoon. I see a plate. This is a plate. I talk to everything like it is my friend. I give words to the world around me. Then I stand in front of the mirror. I look at my own face. I smile and I say, hello, how are you? I laugh a little. It feels silly, but it feels good. I ask myself, what is your name? I answer, my name is Sam. I say, nice to meet you. I answer, nice to meet you too. This is my first English conversation, and I have it with myself. I sit down again. I open my notebook. I write some new words. Then I speak them out loud. I say them again and again. My voice is not perfect, but it is my voice, and it matters. Even if no one hears me, I speak. At first, I make many mistakes.
It is a long story.
Sometimes I forget the words. Sometimes I say them the wrong way. But I don't stop. I keep going because I know that mistakes are part of learning.
Your family.
When you speak English alone, you feel strange at first. You feel shy. You feel scared.
Belong to your father.
But every word you say is a small win.
Father?
Every sentence is a small step forward. I talk to myself when I brush my teeth. I say, I brush my teeth. When I make tea, I say, I boil water. I take the cup. I pour the tea. I turn my life into simple English. It becomes a part of my day. The best thing is this. I can speak slowly. I can speak many times. No one laughs at me. No one corrects me. I feel safe. I feel free. I feel like I am building a new part of myself. Real confidence does not start on a stage. It does not begin in front of people. It begins in your room. It begins when you speak, even when you feel afraid. It begins when you use your voice, even when no one is listening. That day, I do not learn many words. I do not learn grammar. But I learned something more powerful. I learned to begin. And that is the first secret of learning English at home. You begin even when you are afraid. You speak even when you are alone. And slowly, your fear becomes your strength. This is how my English journey started. One object, one sentence, one mirror, one voice, mine. And that voice will grow stronger every day.
Oliver had
Chapter
something
2.
to say.
Listening like a child. The next day, I wake up with a new question in my mind. I ask myself, how do babies learn a language? They don't read books. They don't learn grammar rules. They just listen all day, every day. They hear their parents. They hear songs.
Family
They hear people
always
talk.
forgives.
They don't understand everything, but they still listen.
Her smile was
So I
finally
decide
real.
to do the same. I will learn English like a child. I will listen. I will listen every day. I don't need to understand every word. I just need to hear the sounds, the rhythm, the music of English. I want to train my ears. I take my phone.
I've been
I
carrying
search
this
for
too long.
English podcasts for
Life
beginners.
slowly
I find
returned
one
to normal.
called Slow English Stories. The voice is slow and clear. I listen to the
wrote
first
down
story.
What they learned.
It is about a girl who goes to the market. The story is simple. I understand most of it. I smile. I feel good. Then I find another podcast. It is just 5 minutes long. The speaker talks
She
about daily
brought them
life.
A surprise.
Eating breakfast, taking the bus, going to work. I listen carefully. I try to repeat some sentences after the speaker. I don't repeat
They
all of them,
shared something
just the short
sweet
ones.
Together.
My voice is soft, but I speak. After that, I go to YouTube.
To
I search
family
for easy English conversations.
beginning.
I find videos where two people speak
They
slowly.
felt free
One says,
and happy again.
"Hello, how are you?" The other says, "I'm fine. Thank you." "And you?" I know these words. I pause the video. I repeat the sentence. I say it again
Thought
and
about the
again.
lesson learned.
I learn a new way to listen. I don't listen like before. I don't listen for
Honesty
fun.
is always
I listen
the
for
best
learning.
choice.
I listen with purpose. I listen with focus. I listen to
Spent the
copy.
day together.
I listen to understand. I listen to grow. I make a small plan for my day. When I cook
They
breakfast,
talked.
I play an English audio. I listen while
long
I cut
time.
vegetables. I listen while the water boils. I don't look at the
It
phone.
felt like
I just listen. My hands work,
a real
but my
family.
ears learn. When I clean my
It
room,
was the
I put
same
on another
room, but
podcast.
different.
I listen to how people say things. I notice the words they stress. I hear how their voice goes up and down.
They could finally
I feel the rhythm of English. I don't repeat during cleaning. I just listen and feel.
and they
Later, I go for a walk. I take my headphones. I play a short story in English. I listen again and
Do you
again.
like this story?
The same story
like
3
this video.
times. Every time I understand more. I hear something new. I feel proud of myself. Sometimes I don't understand. That's okay. I don't stop. I don't feel bad. I know that even if I don't understand today, my ears are getting stronger, just like a baby. At night, before I sleep, I play one last audio, a bedtime story in English. I close my eyes and listen. I don't understand every word, but the voice is calm. The words are soft. My brain listens. My heart listens. I sleep with English in my ears. This is how I learn English
She is
now.
hiding something.
I listen every day. I don't study. I don't memorize. I don't write. I just listen like a child. I listen at breakfast. I listen while walking. I listen when I clean. I listen before sleep. And slowly, something starts to happen. I start to think in English. I start to hear English in my mind. Even when I am not listening, English becomes a part of my world. If you want to speak English, first learn to listen. If you want to talk well, first listen well. Listening is not passive. It is powerful.
I am so sorry.
Your ears are your first teachers. Train them. Use them. Trust them.
Please
Chapter
explain
3.
everything.
Reading that changed my life. It is a rainy afternoon. I sit near the window with a hot cup of tea.
Let's
I feel
talk about
quiet.
it.
I feel calm. I remember my teacher once said, "Reading is the secret to fast
Everything will
learning."
be okay.
I think about that. I open my phone and search easy English stories for beginners. I want to try
We
reading
need
today.
to tell Mom.
I find a short story. It is called A Day in the Park. The sentences are very simple. Tom wakes up. He eats breakfast. He goes to the park. I know almost all the words. I start reading slowly out loud. I speak every word clearly. I feel happy.
Do this.
This is not difficult. I can do it. I finish the story in 5
She
minutes.
looked very
I read it
nervous.
again. This time I understand more. The third time I read faster. My voice is smoother. My eyes move quicker. I smile. I feel good. I didn't just read words. I lived inside the story. I saw Tom. I saw the park. That day, I decide to read every day. Not long stories, not hard books, just easy English. 10 or 15 minutes is enough. The goal is not to finish a book. The goal is to enjoy the words and grow. Next day, I find a story about a girl and her cat.
She wanted to explain
Then I read a
everything.
story about two friends who go shopping. The sentences are easy.
This
The vocabulary is
changes
simple. But the stories are full of life. I feel connected. I feel like I am learning something real. I start to notice something amazing. I see words again and again. The word walk comes in many stories. He walks to school. She walks to the shop. They walk together. Every time I see the word, it becomes stronger in my mind. I don't need to write it down. I don't need to memorize it. I just see it many times, and my brain remembers. This
is a
is
long
the power
story.
of reading. You learn words in context. You don't just learn one word.
I
You
was
learn the full sentence. You learn how native speakers use
trying
it.
to help your
You
family.
learn what words go together. You don't need to ask,
These papers
"Is this correct?" You already feel it is correct.
belong to your father.
Sometimes I find a word I don't
Our
know.
Father?
I stop. I open a dictionary. I read the meaning. Then I read the sentence again. Now I understand. I don't write the word.
What happened?
I don't make a list. I just move forward. If I see that word again tomorrow, I will understand it better. I also try to read out loud.
Big secret.
I sit in front of a mirror and read the story. I look at my mouth.
Sophie began.
I listen to my voice. I don't care if I make mistakes. This is not a test. This is a practice.
Oliver was
Reading
always
also
there for
helps
her.
me with speaking. When I read more, I speak more easily. My sentences come out faster. My words are more natural. I don't pause much.
They were
I don't
ready
translate from my
for the
language.
truth.
I think in English because I read in English. After 1 week, I
Your
feel more
father left
confident.
us a letter.
I read 2 or 3 stories. I enjoy them like movies in my head. I start to guess meanings. I understand
It was a
more
letter.
without the dictionary. English feels less like a stranger. It feels like a
He
friend.
loved his family.
And now, reading is part of my day. In the
Very
morning,
much.
I read 1 short story. In the
Every
evening,
word
I read a
touched her
longer
heart.
one. Sometimes I read the same story many times. It helps me remember better. It makes me fluent. If you want to practice
Now
English at
he
home,
understood.
start reading. Start with short stories. Choose
Oliver
something
had
simple,
something to say.
something fun, something you enjoy. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about big words.
Thank you.
Just read. Make reading a habit. Read every day,
Forgive
even
me.
for 10 minutes. Read with your heart. Read with your voice. Read with your mind. And one day, without even trying too hard, you will find that you can speak better, think faster,
Her
and
smile was
understand
finally
more.
real.
Reading is not just about words. It is about the world. A new world that you can enter with English. Chapter 4.
She was ready to make
Shadowing
things
without
right.
fear. It is evening. I sit alone
ready
listening
to
to
make
an
things
English
right.
story on my
The
phone.
truth is,
The
been
voice is
carrying this for
slow,
too long.
clear, and beautiful.
Life slowly
The speaker
returned
says,
to normal.
"My name is Emily. I live in New York." I pause the audio. I repeat the
They
sentence.
wrote down
I try to
what they
say it the
learned.
same way. My name is Emily. I live in New York. I listen again. I speak again. This is my first time doing shadowing. I learned this word from a video on
felt
YouTube.
better now.
The speaker said, shadowing
She
means
brought them a
repeating after a
surprise.
native speaker immediately after you hear the sentence. Like a shadow that follows someone. You hear, you speak, you copy everything. Words, sound,
They
tone,
shared
rhythm.
something sweet
I
together.
feel nervous. I have never done this before. I'm afraid I will sound strange. I'm afraid I will say the words wrong.
And
But I
new
remind
beginnings.
myself no one is watching. I am at home.
They felt free
I am safe
and happy
here.
again.
I choose a short clip, just 1 minute long. The speaker talks about her day. I press play. She says, I wake up at 7 a.m. I pause.
They
I
thought
repeat.
about the lesson
I wake
learned.
up at 7 a.m. I try to copy her voice. I try to sound the
Honesty
same.
is
Then
always
she
the
says,
best choice.
I drink coffee in the kitchen. I pause.
They spent
I repeat.
the day together.
I drink coffee in the kitchen. I say it again and again. Slowly, I feel better. My voice becomes
They
smoother.
talked.
I stop feeling afraid. I start
For a long
enjoying
time.
it. Shadowing feels like music practice. It's not about speaking
They
fast.
felt like
It's about speaking right. It's about listening with care
real
and
family.
repeating with focus. I make a small
it was
plan.
the same
Every
room,
day
but
I will do 10
different.
minutes of shadowing. I will use short clips with subtitles. First I listen, then I read the subtitles.
Tonight,
Then
they
I
could
pause
finally
after
sleep.
every sentence and repeat step by step, line by line. At first I make mistakes. Sometimes I say the word wrong. Sometimes I forget the sentence. But I don't stop. I go back.
Do you like
I
this
try
story?
again.
Please
I
like
speak
this video.
louder. I speak clearly. I speak with heart. After a few days, I notice something. My pronunciation is better. My tongue moves faster. My voice sounds more natural. I can say full sentences without thinking too much. I feel more confident when I speak.
I can't sleep tonight.
Shadowing helps me a lot. It teaches me how real English sounds, not the English in grammar books, but the English people really use. I learn how they link words. I learn how they use intonation. I learn where their voice goes up and where it goes down. And the best part? I don't need anyone else. I just need my phone, some headphones, and a quiet place. I do shadowing in the morning before breakfast. I do it in the evening after dinner. Sometimes I do it while walking alone. I whisper the words. No one hears me, but I practice.
Afraid.
I also use shadowing before important events. If I have a school interview, I choose an English video about interviews. I repeat every line until I feel ready.
What are you doing here?
It gives me courage. It prepares me. It works. You don't need to speak with someone to improve your speaking. You can shadow. You can copy. You can train your mouth, your ears, and your brain at the same time.
I am so sorry.
Shadowing is not easy in the beginning, but it becomes fun. It becomes powerful. It becomes your daily exercise. If you want to speak like native speakers, you must listen like them and speak like them. Shadowing gives you this chance. It turns your quiet room into an English classroom. It turns your phone into a teacher. It turns your voice into a tool of learning. So don't be afraid. Choose a short video. Press play. Pause after each sentence. Repeat what you hear. Do this every day, just 10 minutes, and soon you will feel the difference. Your voice will be stronger, your words will be clearer, and your English will be more alive. All because you shadowed without fear. Chapter 5. Talking to myself.
She looked very nervous.
In English. It is a sunny afternoon. I sit near the window with a notebook in my hand. There is no one around. The house is quiet, but my mind is full of thoughts. I feel the need to speak. I feel the need to practice. But there is no friend, no teacher, no class. So I begin to talk to myself.
She made a decision.
It feels strange in the beginning. I say,
They looked at each
"Hello,
other.
how are you?" And then I answer, "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" I laugh. It feels silly, but it also
She
feels
wanted to
good.
explain everything.
I am not waiting for someone to talk to. I am not waiting for the perfect time.
This
I just speak.
changes.
I walk around the
everything.
room and say what I'm doing. I open the door. I close the window. I take a pen. I sit on the chair. These are simple sentences, but they are powerful. I speak slowly and clearly. I hear my own voice. I feel my English growing. Later, I stand in front of the mirror. I look at myself and speak. I ask questions. I give answers. I tell short stories about my day. Today I woke up early. I made tea. I cleaned
It is
the
a
room.
long story.
I watched a video. I feel like I am talking to a friend. But that friend is me. When I walk outside, I continue. In my
Trying
mind,
to
I
help your
speak in
family.
English. I see a dog and say, "The
These
dog is
papers
running." I see a man with a bag and say,
belong
"He is
to your
going to the
father.
shop." I see a tree and say, "The leaves are green." My inner voice changes. It begins to think in English. This is how I train myself, by talking to
What
myself.
happened to our father?
I don't need a partner. I don't need perfect grammar. I just need words and courage.
She was
At first,
hiding
I make mistakes. I forget words. I
a
mix
big
sentences.
secret.
But I don't stop. I correct myself. I try again.
Sophie began to
I
cry
smile
softly.
and move on. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep going. Every day I
Oliver was
talk to
always
myself
there for
about
her.
different things. Sometimes I imagine I'm in a cafe ordering food. "Hello, I would like a cup of coffee, please." Sometimes I imagine I'm at the airport.
For the
My
trip.
flight is at 10 a.m. Where is the gate? Sometimes I play the
Your
role of
father
two
left us
people.
a letter.
I create full conversations in my room, and slowly I feel the change. I feel more confident.
It
I
was a
speak
letter.
faster. My sentences come without thinking. My English becomes more natural.
He loved
It
his
becomes
family
part of me. One day I talk to myself while cooking.
very much.
I cut the onion. I add salt.
Every word
I
touched
stir
her
the
heart.
soup. Suddenly, I realize I am speaking without fear. I am thinking in English without trying. I don't need to
Now
plan.
he
It just
understood.
happens. This is the power of self-talk. It is
Oliver
private.
had something
It
to
is
say.
simple, but it is strong. It is your own free classroom. You can speak in the morning. You can speak at night. You can speak when you are alone. And the more you
I
speak,
forgive you, Aunt
the
Carol.
better you become. Talking to yourself in English helps your brain build language fast. It connects
Family
thinking and speaking.
always forgives.
It teaches you to be brave, to use your words, to not wait for others.
Her smile was
So don't
finally
wait.
real.
Start now. Look around your room. Say what you see. Tell a story about your day. Ask yourself questions. Answer them out loud. Talk to
She
your
was ready
mirror.
to make things right.
Talk in your mind. No one is watching. No one is judging.
I'm ready to make
You
things
are
right.
free. The
The
more
truth
you
is,
talk to yourself,
I've been carrying
the
this
less
for too
afraid
long.
you will be to talk to
Life
others.
slowly
Your
returned
English
to
will
normal.
become a part of you. Your confidence will grow from the inside. And it all starts with one simple
They wrote
thing,
down
your
what they
voice.
learned.
Chapter 6. Using Technology Smartly. It is night. I'm sitting on my bed with my phone in my hand. I ask myself, can I use this phone to improve my English?
Felt better now.
I open my apps.
She
I
brought
open my
them
settings.
A surprise.
Everything is in my language. Then I have an idea. I change everything to English. Now my phone speaks to me in English. Every
They
time I
shared
unlock
something
it,
sweet
I see
together.
English words. It feels new. It feels strange, but it also feels
To
exciting.
family.
This is the
and
beginning of something
beginning.
special. I decide to use
They
my
felt
phone
free
not just
and
for
happy
fun,
again.
but for learning. I want to use technology in a smart way. I want my phone to become my English teacher. The next day, I search for English learning
They
apps.
thought about
I
the
find
lesson
one
learned.
with simple vocabulary. It shows pictures and says the word out
Honesty
loud.
is
I click,
always the
and it
best
says,
choice.
Apple. I repeat, Apple.
They
Then,
spent the day
chair.
together.
I repeat again. I do this for 10 minutes. It is fun. It is easy. I learn without
They
stress.
talked
Then I find another app. It helps with
for a long
speaking.
time.
It asks me to say sentences. I speak, and it tells me if my pronunciation is
Felt like
correct. Say, I am going to
A
school.
real family.
I say it. The app shows a green
It was
tick.
the same
I
room,
smile.
but
I feel
different.
proud. I also use YouTube. I search for easy English listening. I find a channel with short, slow videos. I watch one video about daily routines. A man says, I wake up at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I repeat each sentence. I pause. I speak. I listen
Do you
again.
like this story?
I watch
Please
the
like
same
this
video again the next day. This time, I understand more. My ears are learning. My mouth is learning. My mind is learning. Then I try something new. I use voice typing. I open a notes app. I speak in English. My phone types my words. I say, hello,
Can't sleep
my name is
tonight.
Sam. I like to read books. The phone types everything. If it types the wrong word, I know I said it wrong, so I try again. Slowly, my pronunciation becomes better. I also use the dictionary app. When I read a new word in a story, I type it in the app. It shows me the meaning. It also gives me an example sentence. I don't try to remember
She
the
is
word, I
hiding
just read it
something.
and move on. If I see the word again, I will remember it naturally. Sometimes I use Google Translate, but not too much. I use it only when I really don't understand. I listen to how the word is spoken. I repeat it. I shadow it. Technology is helping me, but I don't use it all day. I use it with a plan. I give myself 30 minutes in the morning
What are
and
you
30
doing
minutes
here?
in the evening. I use those minutes only for learning English. No games,
saw
no
everything.
distractions. Even music becomes a tool for learning. I find English songs with subtitles. I listen.
I am
I read
so
the
sorry.
lyrics. I sing along. This helps me with rhythm and pronunciation. I enjoy it,
Please explain
and I learn at the
everything.
same time. Sometimes I use English subtitles when watching movies. First, I watch
Let's
with
talk about
subtitles.
it.
Then, I turn them off and listen. I try to understand as much as I can. Then,
Everything will
I
be
check the
okay.
subtitles again. This helps me grow step by step. One day, I find a voice assistant app.
We need
I
to
say,
tell Mom.
"What is the weather today?" It replies in English. I ask again, "What time is it in London?" It tells me. I
This is the
smile.
right thing.
I am using English for real questions. I am learning through use. Technology is everywhere,
Will
but when you use it smartly, it becomes your personal classroom. You don't need to pay money.
She looked very
You
nervous.
don't need a big course. You just need a phone, internet, and the will to learn. Use apps. Use videos. Use voice tools. Use subtitles. Use your settings. Use everything,
can't sleep tonight.
but use it with purpose. Let technology help you, not waste your time. Learn one thing each day. Speak one sentence. Listen to one video. That is enough, because every small step builds your big dream. Your phone is not just a device. It is your daily teacher. It is your mirror. It is your partner in this journey.
She is hiding
Use it
something.
smartly, and you will speak English fluently. Chapter 7. Creating English Habits at Home.
I don't
It is
believe
early
it.
morning. I am still in bed, and the house is quiet. I pick up my phone and open a simple English
Afraid.
story. I read one short paragraph. Then I say it aloud. This is my morning habit now. I do it every day. It only
What
takes
are you
5
doing
minutes,
here?
but it helps me start the day in English. I have learned something important.
We saw
If you want to
everything.
improve your English, you don't need to study for hours. You don't need to learn everything at once. You just need habits,
I am
small
so
daily
sorry.
habits. If you repeat small things every day, they become part of you. You don't have to think.
Please explain
You just do them.
everything.
like brushing your teeth, like eating your meals. Now I do the same with English. After I brush my
Let's
teeth,
talk about
I talk to myself in English. I stand in front of the mirror and say, "Good morning. Today is a beautiful day.
Everything will be
I will make
okay.
tea. I will study. I will grow." These are simple words, but they wake up my English brain. They make me ready for the day. When I cook breakfast, I play an English audio story. I don't stop to repeat. I just listen.
It is the
My
right
ears
thing
enjoy the
to
sounds.
do.
My brain listens without pressure. It becomes a habit.
We
Every time I enter the kitchen, my mind says, "Let's listen." In the afternoon, I take a
She
short
looked
walk.
very nervous.
While walking, I think in English. I describe what I see. A red car is moving. A man is talking on the phone. The sky is clear. These thoughts are short and simple, but they help me practice every day.
can't sleep tonight.
I also made a fun habit in the evening. After dinner, I watch a short English video. Sometimes it is a cartoon. Sometimes it is a slow conversation. I watch with subtitles. I shadow some lines. It becomes part of my routine, like watching TV for fun, but in English. I write new words in a notebook. Just 1 or 2 words
She
every
is
day.
hiding
I don't
something.
make long lists. I don't study hard. I just write, read, and use the words when I speak. Over time, the words stay in my mind. I also label things in my room. I write mirror, door,
Afraid.
lamp, and window on small pieces of paper and stick them on the objects. Every time I see them, I say the word. It is a small action,
What are you doing here?
but it makes me remember without effort. On weekends, I talk to myself about my
We
week.
saw everything.
I say, "This week I worked hard. I read 3 stories. I watched 4 videos. I learned 5 new
I
words.
am so sorry.
I feel proud. I speak slowly, but I speak with joy." These are my
Please
results,
explain
and they come from
everything.
daily habits. Sometimes I don't feel like practicing. I feel tired. I feel lazy.
Let's
But my
talk
habits
about it.
remind me. They say, just do one small thing, just 5 minutes. And when I do it,
Everything will be
I feel better.
okay.
I feel strong again. Habits help you grow even when you feel weak. They carry you forward.
We need
They make
to tell
English a
Mom.
part of your life. Don't try to do everything in one day. Don't force yourself to study for hours. Make a small routine.
It is
Practice
the right
English
thing
for 5 minutes in the
to
morning.
do.
Watch a short video in the evening. Read 1 story a day. Think in
We
English while you
will
walk. Talk
do
to
this
yourself before bed.
together.
Start with one habit, then add another.
She looked very nervous.
Slowly, your life will change. English will not be a subject. It will be your companion. When English becomes your daily habit, it becomes your second nature. You don't study it anymore. You live it.
I can't sleep
You don't
tonight.
need more time. You need more consistency. 5 minutes a day is better than 1 hour once a week. So make English your habit.
Did
Make
you
it your morning friend. Make it your evening song. Let it grow with you day by day. Chapter 8.
be
Learning never stops at home. It is late at night. The lights are off.
She
I lie
is
in bed
hiding
thinking
something.
about my day. I smile. I read 1 English story, watched 1 short video, spoke to myself in the mirror,
Don't
and
believe
learned
it.
1 new word. It was not a big day, but it was a good day. A day of learning,
Afraid.
a day of growing. I remember a time when I didn't believe I could do this. I thought I needed a teacher, a classroom. a perfect
What are you
plan.
doing here?
I thought learning English at home was impossible. But now I know the
We
truth.
saw everything.
Learning never stops at home. In fact, home is where it starts. And if you do it the right way,
I
it
am
can take
so
you very
sorry.
far. In the last few weeks, I have made big progress. My pronunciation is
Please
better.
explain
My
everything.
sentences are smoother. I understand more when I listen. I feel more comfortable when I speak. And I did all this alone
Let's
at
talk
home.
about it.
How? By being regular. By doing one small thing each day. By using all the tools around me.
Everything will
Books,
be okay.
phones, apps, mirrors, my own voice. I used my time. I used my energy. I used my dream. Some
You
days were
need to
hard.
tell Mom.
I was tired. I was busy. I felt slow, but I never stopped. I told myself, just 5 minutes.
It is the
I
right
did it.
thing
And slowly,
to do.
those 5 minutes became a powerful habit. A habit that changed
We
everything.
will
At home,
do this
you are the student,
together.
but also the teacher. You decide what to learn.
She looked
You
very
decide
nervous.
how to learn. You decide when to learn. This gives you freedom. This gives you control. I keep a small notebook with me. I write a few words every day. I look at them at night. I don't force myself to remember.
can't
I just
sleep
read
tonight.
and feel the words. I trust my mind. I trust the process. Sometimes I record my voice. I talk for 1 minute.
You-
I speak about my day or my feelings. Then I listen. I hear my mistakes. I hear my growth. I hear my courage.
be-
I still use shadowing. I still read easy stories. I still
She
watch
is
simple
hiding
videos.
something.
I still talk to myself. I still think in English when I cook, walk, or rest. Every small activity
believe it.
becomes English practice. And the best part is, I don't need anyone to watch me.
Afraid.
I don't need to pass a test. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to continue. That's how learning works. It never ends. It only grows.
What are you doing here?
I now understand that learning English is not about speed. It's
We
about the
saw
journey.
everything.
A slow, beautiful journey, full of effort, full of patience, full of small victories. If you are learning
so
English at
sorry.
home, don't worry about making mistakes. Don't worry about being fast. Just keep going.
Please explain
Read a
everything.
little. Listen a little. Speak a little. Think a little. Do it every day. Trust your journey. Your
Let's
home
talk
is your
about
school. Your phone is your tool. Your voice is your guide. Your dream is your light. You are not alone.
Everything
I was
will
there
be
too.
Okay.
I started with fear. I started with silence. But I took the first step, then the second, then the third,
You need to tell Mom.
and slowly I found my way. And you will too. So keep learning, keep speaking, keep listening, keep
Is the right
reading,
thing
keep thinking.
to do.
Let English grow with you day by day, step by step. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. This moment
this
is already
together.
perfect. Just begin. Just continue.
She looked very
believe.
nervous.
If this video helped you, please like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to this channel for more easy English lessons. And now I have a question for you. What is the one English habit you will start from
Can't
today?
sleep tonight.
Comment below. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. Remember, you can speak English. You can learn at home. And I am here to help you every step of the way.